uh, the organizing committee and the chair of the session. So I am going to talk about the initiatives in Maharashtra regarding natural farming. Next, please.
अरे बढ़ाइए भाई।
हाँ,
अन,
नेक्स्ट स्लाइड दिखाइए।
अनिल नेक्स्ट करो।
अच्छा, इस टाइप में किया है, ठीक है। ठीक है, आई विल नॉट स्पीक मच अबाउट दिस द अलाइनमेंट विद नेशनल एंड ग्लोबल विजन. As all of us know, Honorable Prime Minister has given up utmost importance to reduction in the use of fertilizer. On 15th of August 2019, he talked about the 25% reduction in the use of chemical fertilizers. Honorable Finance Minister also in the budget of 23-24, she announced that the government will promote 10,000 bio-input resource centers across the country. And Honorable Agriculture Minister also talked about the PM Pranam, wherein the government is promoting the reduction in the use of urea, and the granted this is the saved subsidy would be made available to the state governments as a granted. Next. So in G20 agriculture ministers meeting also this issue was discussed at length, and all of us know that international goals and commitments are also there for sustainable development, and the natural farming is very much a essential component of sustainable agriculture. Next. So this is brief about the status of organic farming in Maharashtra. So we have about 12.84 lakh hectare area under organic farming as per NPOP website. It's a dynamic figure, it changes every now and then. And thus the state ranks second at all India level. Under PGS, we have covered about 73,000 hectare area. So the total area is about 13.57 lakh hectare, and all India is a 63 lakh hectare. In production also, we rank second with 7.90 lakh metric ton of organic production. These are the regional councils and service providers all of us know. Next. So we have also registered a Maharashtra Organic Certification Agency. Then in Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana since 1617, these many groups have already been formed, and this is the area covered. Next. Now, after this, on 6th of October 2022, the state government invited Honorable Achar Devratji for delivering a lecture on the natural farming, and we invited about 6,000 farmers in a indoor stadium, and he delivered a lecture, and that was attended by Honorable Deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis ji, and then and there only the policy or the ambitious plan of government of Maharashtra regarding natural farming was announced. Next. So we were implementing Dr. Punjabrao Deshmukh Naisargik Sheti mission, but it was limited to 6 districts of Vidarbha. But then it was mainstreamed for entire state, and the objective was to bring 25 lakh hectare area and the organic natural farming in coming 5 years. And at present, as we discussed, about 12 lakh hectare area is there, and remaining 13 lakh need to be brought under natural organic farming in coming 3 years. For that, the total outlay, which would require about 2,000, almost 2,000 crores, and how that would be borne from the central government, we are expecting from different schemes about 500 crores, and rest will be borne by the state government. There are 3 centrally sponsored schemes, as all of us know: PKVY, Large Area Certification, National Mission on Natural Farming, which is yet to be declared, and state rest of the area will be brought under by natural farming through the 100% state sponsored scheme, Dr. Punjab Rao Deshmukh Naisargik Sheti Mission. Next. So these are the objectives. As we all discussed, what are the objectives of a natural farming? These are all the objectives of the natural farming mission in Maharashtra. Next. So now I will concentrate only on these 2-3 slides. So how this will be rolled out or being rolled out? What is the mission strategy for that? First, there will be there was a campaign to motivate farmers. Then identification of existing organic natural farming practitioner farmers in the state. It was followed by identification of villages for cluster formations around those practitioner farmers, because those will be the leading farmers who will guide the entire group. Then mobilization of farmers into groups, minimum one group in one village of around 50 hectares. Then registration of farmer group with Atma, that has been made compulsory. Then the federating these groups into FPOs and their registration either as a society or a farmer producer company. Rupees 5 lakh share capital plus assistance for other activities on the lines of 10,000 FPOs will be provided to these FPOs. Then identification of research institutes like NIPHM, NCONF, Gurukul, and MOUs with them. We have already MOU in place with NIPHM. Next. Then thereafter, training of resource persons. This is basically a training of trainers, scientists from KVKs, SAUs, senior officers from Department of Agriculture and Atma will first be trained into the resource institutes. Then establishment of research and training centers at SAUs. We have 4 state agriculture universities, and a granting aid of rupees 5 crore is provided to them to establish a research and training center. Then establishment of demonstration farm and a training center at all KVKs. Rupees 25 lakh granting aid to each. Thereafter, training of KVK scientists and Department of Agriculture officers at SAUs. Then training of field functionaries at KVKs. Training of farmers by field functionaries at village level, and training of farmer group leaders at KVKs. So all these institutes which are working into natural farming, their efforts have been converged into this in this mission. Next. Thereafter, training of board of directors of FPOs at KVKs, then registration of organic certification by FPOs. Because if the registration is done by the groups or the individual farmers, then the learning from the PKUI is that there is no consistency. After some time, the groups break and renewal of certification becomes difficult. Thereafter, establishment of decentralized bio input centers. As Finance Minister of Union Finance Minister declared, we will be setting up these decentralized bio input centers at FPO level. We are allocating 5 lakh to each. At farmer group level, 2 lakh to each group, and at individual farmer about 5,000 for producing their bio inputs on farm. Then the fees and handholding of FPOs for organic certification, as I told, the registration will be made by the FPOs. Next. Then for marketing and branding, we are providing FPOs a stationary or a mobile outlet based on their needs, and independently 5 lakh grants are being provided to them. Then their regional federations of FPOs would also be there. Then branding, then the marketing B2B and B2C buyer seller meets, and lastly there will be a conversion with other schemes and projects for value chain development like PMFME and states externally aided projects like SMART and Magnet, etc. Next. Previous. No, I think this one. This is the institutional arrangement we made, because the schemes and projects may come and go, but if we create the institutes, the memories of institution and the interventions we made will remain. At national level, we have NIPHM, NCOF, Gurukul. We have entered into MOU with the Art of Living also. There are other institutes also, premier institutes, which are working in natural farming. We will be entering with MOU with them. At state level, all state agriculture universities would serve as again the resource institutes. At district level, we have KVKs. In some districts, we have two KVKs. In some district, we have only one KVK. Then at cluster level, we have FPO or they may be registered as a FPC and society. And at village level, we have farmer interest groups and individual farmers. Now, how these institutes will serve? These institutes will help in terms of culture for bio input. Right from NIPHM to farmer level, the culture which is required for on-farm bio input center will flow from NIPHM to farmer. And for training, the same institutional structure will be used. Farmers will be trained at FIG level, FIGs will be trained at FPO, FPOs will be trained at KVKs, KVKs will be trained at SAUs, and SAUs and other senior officers will be trained at national level institutes. So this institutional arrangement will remain there even if the mission ceases or we withdraw from a scheme or project. And we hope that this will give the consistency to the entire ecosystem. Next. So this is the model bio input resource center we are offering to FPOs, and groups also can choose and pick from this cafeteria and can establish their own bio input centers. Now, these are the indicative prices of each component, and these packages are actually being developed by the universities and KVKs, and we are in touch with the NIPHM also. They also have a kind of backyard laboratory wherein we can produce all kinds of bio inputs. And since these are being produced by the farmers and for the farmers, this will not require any kind of license. So as we discussed in other sessions also, availability of bio input is a problem. One thing, they have their own limitations to carry the bio inputs for long distance, etc. And second thing, their quality matters. Availability, quality, and their inherent problems can be solved by having decentralized bioresource centers. Next. So this is a kind of one of our KVK and local agriculture graduates have developed the bio input resource center concept by having 10 drums wherein all the bacteria and fungi can be multiplied and can be used on large scale on farm. Next. This is the kind of homestead bio input laboratory which we can with the help of this we can produce all kinds of bioagents. Next. So this is regarding resources, how the resources will be brought in. These are the three schemes from which we are expecting to get about as a central share about 500 crores. State share would be 335 crore. All put together about 837 crores would be borne through the centrally sponsored schemes. And next, most important thing is this. This is the Dr. Punjabrao Deshmukh Naisargik Sheti mission. To have the ambitious target of 13 lakh hectare in next 5 years, these are the components and these are the resources which will be borne entirely by the state government. Next. So these are the components, how these are being made available, and the entire chunk of 1920 crores will be made available. Next. Next. So this is the plan for 5 years, how the resources will be made available. I think that should be the last. Next.
Good, good.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
Thank
much.
you.